Magandang araw po sa lahat. Let's have a short discussion lang po about suicide, assessment, and intervention. Every September po of the year, there is a Suicide Awareness Month wherein the mental health practitioners are trying to normalize the issue or the topic about mental health as well as suicide. Since November na po ngayon, and if you are thinking why we are still discussing this, is because last Tuesday, November 10, one public school student po ang nagpigti here in Bataan. I am not going to mention na po yung full details, but according po sa kanilang guidance counselor, nag-attend pa daw po ng online class ang bata, and after that, saka nagbigti. As a teacher po, considered as a second parent of your student, we will discuss lang po the signs of suicide and of course the intervention to prevent the possible case of suicide sa ating paaralan. Characteristics of suicide. Suicidal solution has an irrational component. People who are thinking about suicide feel that they are worthless. Minsan biniverbalize po ng bata na nagiging pabigat na sila sa pamilya, wala na silang kwentang anak, or others issue. That's why thinking about suicide para sa kanila will solve their problem as well as their family's burden. Kaya hindi na nila naiisip the possible impact of their thoughts sa kanilang pamilya or to the other person close to them. Depression. One of the factors affecting suicide is the depression. Actually, suicide is a multi-factor po. There's a lot of reasons bakit nagsusuicide ang bata o ang isang tao. But ano nga ba ang depression? Kasi masyado po natin gamit na gamit ang word na depression. For example, nahihirapan kang gawin ng isang bagay, you will tell na you are depressed. Actually, it's not. Baka pagod ka lang o nahihirapan kang gawin yung bagay na yon. Kasi for you to be considered as depressed, you should be clinically diagnosed by a licensed psychologist or psychiatrist. Recently, may mga online assessment na makakuha daw po sa internet to assess if you have depression or anxiety. This should not be practiced by anyone. Baka po kasi mas makaapekto ito sa nararamdaman natin. I understand na baka those tests found in the internet is for self-assessment lang, katuwaan. But for you to be diagnosed yourself, it's a big no po. Battery of test po ang kailangang i-administer ng isang psychologist for them to come up of diagnosis. And substance abuse in early pregnancy is also factors of suicide. Yung bata po na nag-suicide, I forgot to mention earlier, na 8 months pa lang after manganak. So baka postpartum depression is also one reason. Baka na-trigger yung suicidal thoughts ng student aside from online class and modular na sinasagutan ng bata. Baka postpartum yung nag-trigger talaga doon sa bata para mag-suicide. These are the signs of depression. If you are going to tell na these are your emotions experience, kaya mo nasabi that you are depressed. For example, loss of interest in normal daily activities, feeling sad or down, feeling hopeless, and etc., it is important to take note that these signs or behavioral changes should last for 2 weeks or longer. And most especially if you are clinically diagnosed by a licensed mental health practitioner, bago mo masasabi na you are depressed or you are experiencing depression. Warning signs. So these are the warning signs ng suicide, and according to research, all successful suicide attempts, before po nila gawin yung suicide, nagbibigay sila ng clue. Kanina po binanggit natin yung signs of depression, and usually, those signs can be seen and observed during face-to-face interaction. But since we are experiencing distance learning, and most of the times, friends ni teacher sa Facebook yung student. And today's generation is quite expressive naman po sa kanilang mga social media account. Try po siguro natin to take seriously yung mga pinopost nila about suicide para po kahit totoo man o hindi, ma-prevent po natin yung possible na maging suicide exercise na gawin ng bata and for us to save lives ng student. Ito na po yung last part. Pinakamahalaga po sa lahat is the intervention. And these are the basic 3 steps. Number 1, show that you care about them. 2, ask about suicide. If nakita po natin na nag-post ang bata about suicide, as a teacher po, pwede po nating tanungin na, anak, ano yung ibig mong sabihin doon sa pinost mo? Or, anak, ano yung plano mong gawin doon sa, kasi may pinost ka, ano yung plano mong gawin para doon? It is important na direct and age-appropriate po yung way natin ng pakikipag-usap o approach doon sa ating student. And the last is get help. If you found out na he or she is planning to take suicide, pinaka-best po nating gawin is to immediately reach out sa kanilang magulang o guardian, yung nakalagay po sa person sa kanilang emergency contact. And if kapamilya naman po natin yung may ganitong case, for example lang po, kailangan iparamdam po natin sa kanila na nasa tabi kanila. It doesn't mean na 24/7, but you need to check them regularly. At alisin na po natin ang mga bagay na maaring makatulong sa kanila to commit suicide. Examples po are knives, solutions na pwede nilang inumin, and other things na makakatulong po sa kanila. Lastly, let's be reminded that we can prevent suicide. Ito pong practice na ginagawa natin na talking about suicide is one way of normalizing about mental health. Unti-unti po nating tanggalin ang stigma na it's okay to talk about suicide and your mental health. And ito na po yung last. Kag may mga tanong po, pwede naman pong tanungin. And these are the resources. Thank you so much po.